Hey guys, it's Dave Reddy with another quick recap of our Ready to Live weight loss coaching discussion. It's a Wednesday night. I'm still at the Heights. I'm actually going to recap something from a couple weeks ago. Someone asked the question about whenever I put in a subject line or I'm in a group, I ask about whether, I word this a lot of ways, whether you're living your life as a noun or a verb, or whether aspects of your life seem more like a noun or a verb. So what does that mean? One of the best examples that I really like to offer people and talk to people about is when we're really managing just our lives and wanting to improve our lifestyle or build health within our life. We look at the relationships in our life. And I'll ask a group and say, how is the relationship with your spouse, your significant other? And they'll think about it for a little bit, And when we use the word relationship, that's a noun. And that's something that we can kind of take and put on the back burner. We can put over here and say, I'll deal with that later. As opposed to saying, how are you relating to your spouse right now, this minute? I can think about that right now. How am I relating to Tara right now? When was the last email or text or phone call, or when did I see her last? And suddenly it becomes more of a fluid verb-like moment. And that's something that I can decide upon and see how is it working, and can I call her right now, and how does that feel, versus my relationship is okay, I guess. And that seems a little more stuck. It's like, therefore, so when you look at your weight loss journey, is a little more noun-like or verb-like. Your self-esteem is another example. Think about your self-esteem right now. Where do you rank, or how do you describe your self-esteem? Versus asking yourself, how often are you esteeming yourself throughout the day? And that presents it in a much different way, okay? And when we begin using this different language in this way, we begin seeing ourselves as more of a fluid, kind of changeable by the second, literally, being in existence. And that's something different than being stuck at a dead end, on a plateau, in a relationship. See it more as something that can really change, because physiologically, we always talk about psychology versus physiology. Physiologically speaking, your body is regenerating. They used to say 7 or 8 years. Dr. Deepak Chopra will say 2 or 3 years. Every 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, your entire body is completely regenerating, completely recycling itself. So you have a choice, you have an option every day of what you're putting in your mouth to eat, what thoughts are going through your mind, how you're describing yourself, how you're seeing your reality, because you have a chance to change that in every moment. Okay, so you have a choice a year from now. How are you going to be esteeming yourself versus just thinking about your self-esteem as it's something that's stuck? You have a choice. You're going to regenerate over the next year. You're going to rebuild it with McDonald's Egg McMuffins, or with organic carrots and eggs and quality water and what have you. Okay, so there are a couple thoughts, the noun versus the verb. Think about those things. Are you at a dead end or merely a fork in the road? Do you need to hit the gas pedal and just get going because you're in a parked car? Or is it just a matter of kind of veering a little bit to the left and see what that direction takes you, what results you get, and to go a little bit to the right and see how you're feeling with that. Okay, so again, that was a discussion from a few weeks ago. I'll put a few notes with that, and I'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.